Hello, my name is Bronwen Wyatt. I'm a pastry chef and the owner of Bayou Cake in New Orleans. Today I'm really excited to show you a recipe showcasing one of my favorite fruit, prunes. We're going to be making a toffee sesame prune upside down cake. We'll be building layers of flavor using brown butter, orange zest, and of course the prunes and the sesame. These are all flavors that I think really showcase the sort of lovely, unctuous nature of prunes. They're both sweet and fruity, but also have a kind of like deep earthiness that I really love. Let's get started. So we're gonna begin by assembling the sesame toffee. We're gonna start our heat on low, just to melt the butter. Once the butter is totally melted, we'll bring the heat up and let it simmer for about 2 minutes. As the mixture simmers, it begins to thicken, which is what we're looking for. We're going to shut off the heat and add our sesame seeds. We'll then add our toffee mixture to the bottom of the pan. After we've made our toffee, we're going to brown our butter for the cake. Browning butter is a really simple way to incorporate a really lovely, warm, nutty flavor to our cake without putting in a lot of work. Once our butter is melted, we'll just stir it gently as it continues to heat. You will notice the butter solids are beginning to take on a golden brown color, and that's what we're looking for. At this stage, you'll notice the butter is beginning to foam up. We've got these specks of golden brown running through it. I'm going to turn the heat off and give the bottom a really good scrape. The butter will continue to carry after it's pulled off the heat, so you want to be careful to shut it off before it's all the way around. At this point, we're going to take about 2 cups of prunes. We'll slice them thin and we'll lay them in the bottom of the pan. You can see here that I'm cutting the prunes into about 3 pieces longways and pressing them into the toffee in a decorative pattern. I've done a kind of vertical pattern here, but this is actually a really fun opportunity for you to get creative. You can arrange the prunes however you like. Now that our brown butter is cooled down a little bit, we're going to begin to assemble the cake itself. We're going to put our cooled brown butter, the olive oil, both of the eggs, and the sugar in the base of our stand mixer. And we're going to mix it on medium-high speed for about 2 minutes, just so that it increases in volume a little bit. You'll also notice that it lightens in color. At that point, we're going to add our salt, baking soda, baking powder, orange zest, and orange juice, and the teaspoon of vinegar. We're going to mix this just to combine it. Now we'll spread our cake batter on top of our cooled prune sesame toffee mixture. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just want your batter to evenly cover your prune sesame toffee. At this point, we're going to pop it into a 350-degree oven for about 50 minutes. Once your cake's been removed from the oven, we're going to want to wait about 5 minutes and then flip it over. If you wait too long, the caramel at the base of your cake can harden and makes it a little bit tricky to unmold. You may notice that a couple prunes stick to the cake pan. That's not a problem at all. We'll just pop them off and place them back on the surface of our cake. Once you've flipped your cake, you can let it cool for about another 20 minutes. It's delicious to enjoy it while it's still warm, or you can let it cool all the way and warm it up to enjoy it at a different time. One of the things I really love about this recipe is that it's incredibly versatile. If you wanted to just enjoy it as is, I think it would make an incredible coffee cake or a cake that you could have a slice of as an afternoon snack. You could also really dress it up. We're going to garnish our cake with a lovely dollop of whipped cream in the center. And I'll use these accents on top of the cream, and this is really going to accentuate the look of this prune cake. And then I'm going to use some edible flowers and leaves. This is kind of the Bayou Cake style, and one of the things that I'm known for are using botanical garnishes to offset the inherent beauty of a cake. And there you have it. Our prune, sesame, and toffee cake is all dressed up for dinner. Really hope that you enjoy this recipe because I love it.